Mahama, President Anamoah.
I didn't see a tweet from you on International Women's Day.
I had a problem with my phone. Oh, I'm serious.
What was the problem with your phone?
I'm not too sure what happened to it.
No, but because that day you tweeted.
Yes, subsequently.
You did tweet.
Yes.
On the 8th,
yes.
you tweeted.
Yes.
But you didn't.
Subsequently.
But did you wish your female friends a happy?
Those that I could read by phone, I did.
Did you wish your wife?
I walk out of the studio. Don't annoy me. Do not. If you want to disturb this interview.
Tears from
put into winning that Salaga South seat. For me, I'm so proud of her.
Right.
But if you go back into this whole women empowerment, and we want to just go back a few years, especially in the Fourth Republican dispensation, you can't take out Mrs. Konedwa Rawlings.
Absolutely
Good.
not.
All these spousal inheritance things and the interstate succession law, the PNDC law 111, where the DWM moved the women's lib thing. You can't take out Konedwa Rawlings. You can't take out the NCWD, the National Commission for Women and Development at the time. I don't know what's happening to it these days, but the NCWD used to be managed then by, I think it was the mother of the CPP flag bearer, Green Street. No, not his mother. Anyway, some woman, I've forgotten the name, but those days there was the NCWD, the National Commission for Women and Development, a very vibrant state agency that also championed the cause of women. If you come into President Kufuor and making her ladyship Justice Georgina Wood the first female Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, President Mills comes, maintains that status quo. Then he makes the Right Honorable Joyce Bamford Addo the first female speaker. And President Mills did more than just that. People don't remember, but there was a lady commissioner of police, Mrs. Mills Robertson. Yeah. For a brief period, Professor, she was the acting IGP.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, thank you.
Elizabeth.
Good, Elizabeth, Auntie Elizabeth, good.
Yeah.
She was acting IGP for a period until Commissioner Tewia Kwe became substantive. Yeah. Subsequently, Professor Mills moved her to Sierra Leone as his High Commissioner. And that was quite significant. A first female acting IGP, quite significant. And a few other appointments. I think there was one Mrs. Kacheku, who became the first female head of the Public Services Commission. Some of those things that people really don't pay attention to, but are significant for women empowerment. Of course, under President Mahama, Charlotte then became the first female EC chair. President Akufo-Addo has come. He's maintained the status quo. He's now given us the first female chief of staff at the office of the president. So in their own unique ways, since 1992, every leader has, in his own way, followed the path of female empowerment. And I think that on that trajectory, that is one thing that I think that, that is one issue that I believe that all presidents have committed themselves to, women empowerment. Because
so you are happy with the progress?
Oh yes.
You're happy with the progress?
Exactly. There's no president who hasn't come and made a significant stride in that area of women empowerment. That's why I'm just giving you little shots at every president. President Rawlings, President Kufuor, President Mills, President Mahama, President Anamoah.
I didn't see a tweet from you on International Women's Day.
I had a problem with my phone. Oh, I'm serious.
What was the problem with your phone?
I'm not too sure what happened to it.
No, but because that day you tweeted.
Yes, subsequently.
You did tweet.
Yes.
On the 8th,
yes.
you tweeted.
Yes.
But you didn't.
Subsequently.
But did you wish your female friends a happy?
Those that I could read by phone, I did.
Did you wish your wife?
I walk out of the studio. Don't annoy me. Do not. If you want to disturb this interview, I'm at liberty to go.
You can sit down. I apologize for bringing that up.
Okay. So let's continue.
If
you want to see the other side of me, you see it. I don't take no hostages. Let's have a decent conversation. It's your first program. Don't spoil it. Don't make people get pissed off with you. Let's have a nice conversation and just move on. You want to talk about personal issues? If I ask you what, if I ask you some, just forget about it and let's move on.
Okay. Let's go back to the election petition.
I'm not discussing that issue.
So which one do you want to discuss?
Discuss. Okay, go ahead. Ask the election petition. What you want to ask?
Because the election petition, you said that it wasn't the NDC's fight. Why wasn't it the NDC's fight?
103.5 FM.
But the record states so. The record states so.
That?
Who was the petitioner in the case?
President Mahama.
So why are you asking?
He was.
So why are you asking a mundane question?
He led the NDC into the election.
You are asking.
And it wasn't just him that was
You want to go somewhere that I will not go.
I'm not going anywhere. I want to ask you why you thought the NDC didn't have to own that fight. That's all. Because you are through and through NDC.
Because you have just said that the writ stated clearly who the petitioner was.
But the petitioner was not there as John Mahama, an individual. He led a party into an election, didn't he?
I believe that you are interviewing Koku Anyidoho, is that not it? So why are you so enamored about somebody else?
About President Mahama? I'm not.
Ask about Koku Anyidoho. Talk to Koku Anyidoho.
Okay, let's talk about
I said I'm doing other things.
How do you feel about your suspension from the party?
Nobody. I have not received any letter to that effect.
You haven't?
No.
How? So how did you receive the news?
I don't know. I've not received any news. You are saying it.
You haven't seen it? You haven't seen it on the news portal?
I have not seen it anywhere.
You haven't?
I haven't, I'm telling you.
So you still consider yourself a member of the NDC?
103.5 FM.
Except that I'm doing different things now.
Absolutely, I can tell.
I'm allowed. I mean, one moment you were at TV3, is that not it?
Yes.
Now you are not there any longer.
Yes.
So TV3, people cannot ask you questions about TV3.
They do, and I answer them.
Well, the ones you can answer, is that not it?
But
as at now, in terms of editorial policy, you can't answer.
No, I can't.
Good. It's the same thing. At a point in time, I've just shown you these things and these things, Anaba. I used to generate content. And so I could speak boldly to the contents that I generated. Is that not it? Today, I'm generating content for Atamus Institute. I can speak boldly to that. Some time ago, I was Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. And so I generated content at the headquarters of the party. Today, for goodness sake, the delegates made a choice. I've never been angry. I've never been angry with the delegates for the choice they made. I remember
after that I spoke to you. You seemed upbeat. You were
exactly. Even that day at trade fair.